get him on the ground at the 20. So Stanford's offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Wants to go up top on first down. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. Boy, this just hasn't been their year. All of the aspirations starting the season in the top 5, but there's always someone that seems to bottom out against those big expectations.
No question, Reese. And what's so disappointing, especially looking at this team's offense, is they're just not making the plays. They've got the guys on paper that look like they could be.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Devontae Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. What does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football, and that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able to do. You think back to guys like Desmond Howard. He stepped up whenever he had an opportunity on the biggest stages, and that's what this guy has to do today.
Well, and that's for everybody, right? Down the stretch when it matters most, you have to be elite. But for a receiver, it's hard because you're dependent on a quarterback. He's got to get you the football, but making those big splash plays.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Larson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Wonder if they'll be conservative on first and 10. Wide receiver going in motion.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out that receiver.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here we go. It's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss.
And when these plays work, everybody goes nuts, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. But the third down call, they use some misdirection. They go with the reverse. The defense, so disciplined, sound, run to the football and get the big third down stop.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this?
defense feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding.
That penalty will back them up some more at the distance to the goal. Got room to work. Jukes his way for more.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
It leads to second down.
So now it's second and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defense all year long.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's open on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Gain of 17 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Wants to keep it in the air. Steps away to find some room. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Stanford wants to push the pace.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up on tempo. They're ready to do it again.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Got a man, it's Durant. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Buys a little extra time. He's going to run it. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Right on the money. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Stanford. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Off the RPO, complete. There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Back to pass. Fires to the middle. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. The defense takes matters into its own hands. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Safe completion on the screen. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Find space on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Lost to throw again. Finds his tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Makes the catch. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it. And they're able to make the tackle. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. To the sideline, and he's able to tiptoe his way to a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw on first down. Now adjusting. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Snowed under by the defense. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Fires to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Third down play from the gun. Quickly complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Takes the easy one to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to them.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel
Turning it on. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Cardinal! They take the lead with the 6.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Ohio notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Athens is worth its weight in gold to the Bobcats. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes that when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Here's the return.
The return is tackled down at the 46. And the Stanford offense will take over.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Working that left side now. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Durant. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Might be looking to run. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just keeps slinging it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field, and he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Third and goal where the strong come through. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Motion from the back. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll run play action. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll let it go to the left. Makes a catch at the 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Works the middle of the field. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he's in for the touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defense.
He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Looking to scramble. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Quickly to the tight end.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win, but they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
How about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Connection to the right. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be
wide open spaces. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the back. Finds his target down the middle. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. Getting set for the point after.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab. It's Bolden. Crosses the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. They think there's room to run to the right here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
And the offense goes for the knockout punch. They wanted to get the 1st down, run out this clock, take the dub. Now their defense is going to have to come out and step up big for them and make sure they don't give up any points.
He'll start this drive firing. Finds his big tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 and go.
Off play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone and is picked off.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Right back to the well. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the...
Breaks into the open. He gets enough for the 1st down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. Might be calling a hot route. Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. Fires to the big fella. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock,